On today's show, we have an Immaculate Heart of Mary plaque, a DVD about Catholic Ireland, and a Madonna of the Harpy statue, here on EWTN Religious Catalogue.
And I hope you have a blessed reminder of the love of Jesus in your house and in your heart.
Hi friends, I'm Emily LaSousa. Welcome to EWTN Religious Catalogue. Today, besides looking at some of the saints of the week, we'll continue honoring Our Lady with another set of holy reminders of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. You may remember that August is the month that is particularly dedicated to the Immaculate Heart. So let's begin with this panel plaque of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. This serene, warm image of the Immaculate Heart of Mary has an antique look to it, with the fading colors at the edge and delicate scroll work in the background. The plaque measures 15 by 13 inches and is 3/4 of an inch deep. It comes with 2 keyhole hooks on the back for hanging. This would make such a lovely gift for any home, and is the perfect size. Next, we have a sweet little Immaculate Heart of Mary plaque that's round, and it comes with an easel, as you see here. You'll immediately recognize the same image of the Immaculate Heart of Mary that we just saw, but this one is done in a detailed low relief and is painted in rich, pure colors with a delicate decorative floral border. The plaque measures 4 inches in diameter and comes with a black wire easel for display. It also has a little gold thread for hanging. Be a great ornament, I think. It's a perfect small devotional image for your desk or family altar. Be a very pretty gift. It's really stunning in person. It's just gorgeous. I hope you can see all of the detail here where it stands out, and her face is just beautiful and serene, how she's gazing at us. Next, I want to show you a beautiful Immaculate Heart of Mary outdoor statue. It's 24 inches high and is designed to do double duty, either as an outdoor statue or also an indoor statue, maybe for your home altar. This statue is molded from the original sculpture, then cast in durable polyvinyl resin. This same statue is also available in gray, or we have color versions as well. As an important side note, this holy reminder can only be shipped within the continental United States. And if you place this statue of the Immaculate Heart outdoors, be sure to put it in a spot that doesn't get too much sun, ideally in temperatures that are below 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Here's a new item to show you, our Sacred Heart and Immaculate Heart visor clip. What a perfect way of taking the Sacred Heart of Jesus and Immaculate Heart of Mary with you wherever you drive. Having this visor clip right in front of your eyes is certainly a way of keeping them in mind, heart, and prayer while you drive to work or go about your errands. The images of the Sacred Heart of Jesus on one side and the Immaculate Heart of Mary on the other are set in a metal frame with a cross in the middle between them. The clip measures approximately 2 inches by 3. I'll show you that here. If you haven't had your vehicle blessed, I encourage you to do so. My husband actually drives a red car, mine is blue, so we had both cars blessed. His is entrusted to the Sacred Heart, and mine, because it's blue, to the Immaculate Heart. Everyone should really have their car blessed. Next, I want to show you this framed print of an exquisitely beautiful painting of Our Lady. It reflects the love and purity of her Immaculate Heart. It's our Madonna and Child framed art. Our Lady is rightly wearing a crown as the Queen of Heaven and is holding the child Jesus. She gazes at him while he looks at us with the sweetest of smiles. In the background is a choir of angels looking at them in wonder and adoration. The print comes framed under glass in this gorgeous ornate wood frame with gold finish. The whole piece measures 13.5 inches by 10.5 inches and comes ready to hang. I was speechless the first time I saw this image. It is just breathtaking. I love the gorgeous colors. Our Lady's bright blue, the vibrant gold tones. It's just a beautiful image and so unique. Here's a way to honor Jesus and his Holy Mother. It's by wearing this rose-carved JUUBE wood bead rosary bracelet. It's a single-decade rosary bracelet made of 10mm dark brown wood beads that are carved to look like roses. The beads are separated by small round spacer beads in the same color. I'm going to slip it on so you can see it maybe a little bit better. The Our Father bead is cross-shaped. It has a small laser-cut image of the crucifix on the front. And on the back is a delicate image of the Blessed Mother holding baby Jesus. It's all strung together on an elastic band so you can easily slip the rosary bracelet on and off your wrist. I really love the rustic quality of this bracelet, and it's simple. It can be worn all day and every day if you want. It's a great way to remember to pray. August 16th is traditionally the feast of St. Joachim, father of the Blessed Virgin Mary. We don't hear much about him, but imagine he and St. Anne were the parents of Mary, the Immaculate Conception. So here's a very special sterling silver pendant of St. Joachim. You can see 3 figures on the medal: St. Joachim, St. Anne, and the child Mary. St. Joachim is holding a lamb. St. Joachim is patron saint of grandfathers because he was, of course, the grandfather of Jesus, our Lord and Savior. What a grace. What a perfect gift for a grandfather with Grandparents' Day coming up on September 13th. This St. Joachim pendant medal measures 1 inch by 3/4 of an inch and comes with a 24-inch endless light rhodium heavy curb chain. When we wear a holy reminder like this pendant, we're doing a couple of things. First, we are honoring that particular saint. And second, it's like forming a connection with the communion of saints in general. Just like it is with our Heavenly Father, saints respect our free will. We aren't forced to have a devotion to them, but often they seem to find us. They're waiting for us, they're little siblings in the faith, to just acknowledge them so they can help us, be our traveling companions in this life. I think St. Joachim would be a wonderful companion, and I think Our Lady would certainly agree. The next saint that we commemorate this week is St. Hyacinth on August the 17th. So we have this biography, which is for children, St. Hyacinth of Poland, the story of the Apostle of the North. St. Hyacinth was born in Poland and was one of the earliest Dominicans. He was actually a contemporary of St. Dominic. St. Hyacinth preached the faith in his native Poland, but he also did missionary work in Lithuania, Russia, and also in Scandinavia. And because of that, he's considered the Apostle of the North. This biography is written by Mary Fabian Wingate. She was known as the storyteller of the saints because she wrote several biographies of saints for young people and also novels based on the lives of the saints. Knowing the lives of the saints is such an enriching and efficacious way of deepening our understanding of our Catholic faith. We also make new friends in heaven by knowing them better. We should start learning about them early in life. You can go to our website, EWTNRC.com, to look at the many other lives of the saints we have written by Mary Fabian Wingate. If you don't know what to give a young person, give them the life of a saint. Her series was just some of my very favorite reads growing up. Here's another book that will help children grow in their faith and make new heavenly friends. It's Heroines of God, Saints for Girls, children's book. This is a classic collection of short biographies of women saints, written in the 1940s by Father Daniel A. Lord and illustrated by Larry Rupert, a renowned children's artist. The book includes short illustrated biographies of 31 women saints of all ages throughout history. It's like a little encyclopedia of saints. Some of the saints here are Saint Bernadette, the Little Shepherdess of Lourdes, Saint Clare, the foundress of the Poor Clares, and Saint Joan of Arc, liberator of France. Learn about these and so many more beloved and important saints for our little girls to get to know and imitate in this book. It's a very nice little book. It's hardcover. It has 64 glossy, full-color pages. So many people are making the decision to educate their children at home right now, and it can be hard to know where to begin, especially when you're first starting out with little ones. Or maybe you'll be keeping your grandkids more often. I just keep coming back to the importance of imparting our faith first and foremost to our kids. And a book like this one would be perfect for you to start out with even a little girl. Just read even one saint a week and talk about their story throughout the week. Pray through their intercession. Find a coloring page maybe of that saint, or make a craft of the symbol that reminds you of that saint. And look at sacred art depicting that particular saint. It doesn't have to be anything major, but it's showing that these stories are important, and it will help you grow in your faith too. One heroine of God, not in this book because she lived so recently, is Mother Angelica. She founded EWTN out of zeal for God and souls. And that was 39 years ago, on August 15th, on the Feast of the Assumption of Our Lady. So we just celebrated the 39th anniversary of EWTN's founding. This EWTN Warriors Rosary very much reflects EWTN's mission of evangelizing and bringing lost souls back to the church, a mission that was given to us by Mother Angelica. The beads are made of semi-precious blue sodalite gemstones. Blue, of course, is the color of Our Lady, and being sodalite, each bead is unique. The centerpiece has EWTN's logo over a shield and crossed swords, representing the battle for souls through the mass media. And on the back, it has an image of Our Lady of Mount Carmel and a kneeling warrior being knighted. The crucifix is in the shape of a sword, 2 inches long, and we have it in 2 tones. Then we have a medal of Our Lady of the Angels. The Our Father medals each represent an aspect of EWTN's mission. This stunningly beautiful and meaningful rosary is handcrafted by Italian rosary maker Ghirelli. And when you purchase our EWTN's Warrior Rosary, you'll also get a Mother Angelica tapestry pouch. On the front, it has a picture of Mother Angelica with a beautiful smile, and on the back, a picture of the stunning monstrance that she crafted for the Shrine of the Most Blessed Sacrament in Hanceville, Alabama. Now let's look at another rather unique rosary. It's a ladder rosary, and it's made of clear crystal beads. And it's called a ladder rosary because the beads are strung crossways on a double chain like the rungs of a ladder. The ladder rosary reflects St. Dominic's vision that he had of souls climbing into heaven on the rosary. Likewise, St. Francis de Sales once had a vision of 2 ladders climbing to heaven. One was very steep and led directly to Jesus, while the second was shorter and much easier and was held by Our Lady. St. Francis heard Jesus say, "Tell your people to come to me by way of my mother." The beads on this ladder rosary are made of faceted, clear crystal. It has a cutout centerpiece of Our Lady of Grace and a 3-lobed crucifix with a black line border. The rosary measures approximately 18 3/4 inches when laid flat. So we also have this same ladder rosary, which is made with black crystal beads. I'll show you here. They have a beautiful iridescence to them. It's very striking. It has the same centerpiece and cross. I really love these ladder rosaries. They feel so nice in your hand. Even though the beads don't slide up and down, I really like the way they twist on their chain. It's so pretty and just very unique. Well, this week we have some special feasts of Our Lady. We have the Queenship of Mary on August 22nd, a week after her Assumption. But one day before that, on August 21st, we remember a very unique apparition of Our Lady, much beloved by the Irish, Our Lady of Knock. So we have some holy reminders related to Ireland and Our Lady of Knock to show you today. Here's a beautiful statue of Our Lady of Knock, made of cold cast bronze. It reflects how she was described by the people of Knock who saw her on August the 21st, 1879. Our Lady's wearing a crown, which is amazingly detailed in this statue. Her hands are raised to heaven in prayer. I recently learned a lot more about this apparition after watching Hope, Our Lady of Knock, which was EWTN's new docudrama. And this apparition took place as Ireland was still suffering the terrible effects of the Great Famine of 1845 to 1849. In this statue, her gown is hand-painted with just a hint of white. It's really very refined. This cold cast bronze statue of Our Lady of Knock is 8.5 inches high. It's just the right size for a living room, table, or chest. It would also be very much appreciated as a gift, I'm sure, to any Irish priest you might know or anyone who loves Ireland and loves Our Lady. We also have this 14-karat gold-filled pendant medal of Our Lady of Knock. It's a delicate 1/2 inch by 1/4 inch size. Around the image of Our Lady is the prayer, Our Lady of Knock, pray for us. The medal comes on an 18-inch gold-filled, light-curved chain with lobster claw clasp. And here's another pendant that is very much related, a sterling silver Irish 5-way medal pendant with chain. An Irish 5-way medal is a cross with images of the 5 best-known and best-loved saints of Ireland. At the center is, of course, as we would expect, St. Patrick. Surrounding him are St. Finian of Clonard, St. Aidan, St. Brendan the Navigator, and St. Bridget of Ireland. The medal is 1.25 inches high and comes on a 24-inch endless light rhodium heavy curved chain. I feel like we can't mention Ireland without also talking about ballads and songs. So here is a CD you might already be very familiar with. If you've been watching EWTN for a while, it's Donna's Lady of Knock CD. On this CD, the Irish singer Donna, who has a long history with EWTN, sings a number of traditional religious hymns, along with the inspiring title song, which is Our Lady of Knock. She wrote it with her husband, Damien. Let's listen.
Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as I kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace.
I love Donna's voice and Celtic music in general. St. Augustine said, "The one who sings prays twice." Well, certainly songs like these lift up our souls to God and bring peace. Though I certainly love a good Irish dancing tune as well. I don't know, talking about Ireland just makes me smile. I have some very dear friends that live there. The family of Sister Gabriella, who's one of the Poor Clares of Perpetual Adoration at the shrine in Hansville. They're such incredible people, and they live right near Knock. Every photo I see of where they live just seems like a little piece of heaven. Maybe you've been able to visit there. The countryside just is so incredible and beautiful. So if you're like me and are dreaming of visiting there one day, this might be the very next best thing. It's Catholic Ireland, a DVD. With this DVD, you'll experience the rich Catholic heritage of Ireland. Ireland is known as the Emerald Isle because of that gorgeous landscape we all picture. Rolling, lush green hills and pastures. But more important than that, Ireland is known as the land of saints and scholars. You'll get to experience all of that, plus visit shrines and churches from St. Patrick's Mountain to the shrine of Our Lady of Knock. And you'll get to see the many expressions of Irish Catholic culture in this DVD. Here's a clip.
So the monasteries became the focus of, first of all, church life, but also civil life. So the great monasteries themselves were the nearest we had to cities, but they were university cities, because with St. Finian of Clonard began a new development in Irish monasticism, which was concerned not only with the search for purity, the search for perfection, the search for holiness, but also the search for knowledge. And so the great concentration on study, above all the Holy Scriptures, emerged.
It's 5 hours of Catholic Ireland in 3 discs. There are some typical symbols that are immediately associated with Ireland when we see them. The Celtic cross, the CLADDAGH, the shamrock, just simply the color green. We have all of that in our next holy reminder, this shamrock rosary with CLADDAGH center. The Hail Mary beads are large 8mm dark green painted glass beads, and the Our Father beads are silver-toned shamrocks. The Celtic crucifix measures a nice 2 inches. The centerpiece is a stylized claddagh with a green enamel heart. The claddagh is a common Irish design of 2 hands holding a crowned heart that symbolizes friendship, loyalty, and love. Very Irish and very beautiful. The shamrock rosary measures 22.5 inches. Next, we have a sterling silver Irish knot claddagh pendant with chain. In this pendant, the ring of the claddagh is intertwined with the Irish Trinity knot, so you have 2 Irish symbols in one pendant. The pendant is 1¼ inches high, and it comes on a 24-inch endless light rhodium chain. Now let's focus on the Queenship of Mary, which we celebrate on August 22nd, on the octave of the Assumption. Let's look first at Dr. Scott Hahn's book, Hail, Holy Queen, the Mother of God in the Word of God. In this great book, Dr. Hahn, an American theologian and convert to the faith, demonstrates Mary's central importance in the Christian faith. Using the Bible and scholarly sources, Dr. Hahn shows how Christ gave Mary to Christians as their own mother, and why we owe her great love and devotion. If you're too busy to sit down and read, well, we have a CD version of the book, Hail, Holy Queen, on audiobook on CD. So you can have it playing while you drive to work or do your errands or when you go on a road trip, or just play it in the house while you do your chores. Audiobook CDs are a very practical and time-saving way of going through books when we're too busy to just sit and relax. And if you like the cover of Dr. Hahn's book as much as I do, well, you can have it to hang on your wall with our beautiful Madonna of the Magnificat oval detail. This is a detail of the famous painting by Sandro Botticelli, done in the later 1400s, which is housed at the Uffizi in Florence. The oval detail focuses here on Our Lady's face as 2 angelic hands hold a crown above her head. The print is an archival quality giclée canvas, and it's framed in a gold cast oval frame. The total measures approximately 20 inches by 16 and comes ready to hang. Here's another image of Our Lady, done in Florence in the early Renaissance. It's a statue of the Madonna of the Harpies. This statue is fashioned after an oil altarpiece in Florence called Madonna of the Harpies. The Virgin Mary here is standing on a column, holding the child Jesus with 2 cherubs at her feet. And the statue is named Madonna of the Harpies because of the little figures at the base of the column, harpies, which are from Greek mythology. The statue is made of cold cast bronze and is approximately 14 inches high, so a great size for display in your home. Here's a practical reminder of the Blessed Mother for your kitchen. It's a Marian symbol tea towel. This decorative white flour sack tea towel features a symbol that represents the Blessed Virgin Mary, Queen of Heaven, a fancy blue M with a crown on top. The towel is 100% cotton fabric. When it's open, it's a square, 28 inches on all sides, and if you fold it in 3 like it is here to show the design, it's about 8 inches wide. Flour sack towels are super absorbent, they're lint-free, they're a wonderful gift idea. They beautify your kitchen, and they're also great for drying dishes. I'm well known for my weakness for a good tea towel. I have far too many, but I promise I put them to work. To close, I'd like to show you this very special book, My Queen, My Mother, a living novena. It's by award-winning author Marge Fenelon. This book guides you in a spiritual journey to 9 different Marian shrines across the United States. Each day you'll learn about a different shrine to Mary, its history, charism, and graces. Each day of this spiritual journey helps you encounter God and deepen your relationship with the Blessed Mother, and to fulfill that short consecration prayer, My Queen, my Mother, I give myself entirely to you. We are so very blessed to be Catholic friends, and to recognize that we have such a loving, protective mother as our mighty and glorious Queen. So let's use these holy reminders we saw today, not just to help us along our private journey of faith, but let's use them as instruments to bring our family and friends to the fullness of the Christian faith, to bring them home to the Catholic Church. Our Lady will obtain us this grace if we just ask her. Now here's a recap of what we showed you today and information on how to order. Today we showed you an Immaculate Heart of Mary panel plaque, item number 69968 for $37. The Immaculate Heart of Mary round plaque with easel, item number 60043 is $16.50. The Immaculate Heart of Mary Outdoor Statue, item number 2465W is $80. The Sacred Heart and Immaculate Heart Visor Clip, item number VR191 is $8. The Madonna and Child Framed Art, item number 113B is $49. The rose-carved JUUBE wood bead rosary bracelet is item number RBS3A for $12. The sterling silver St. Joachim pendant with chain, item number 7348S is $59.50. The St. Hyacinth of Poland children's book is item number 1202 for $14. The Heroines of God book is item number 2579 for $8. The EWTN Warriors Rosary and Free Mother Angelica Rosary pouch is item number 58173K for $99.95. The Ladder Rosary with clear crystal beads is item number 20364 for $18. And the Ladder Rosary with black crystal beads is item number 20365 for $18. The Our Lady of Knock Cold Cast Bronze Statue is item number 76528 for $50. The 14-karat gold Our Lady of Knock pendant with chain is item number 9246G for $72. The sterling silver Irish 5-way pendant with chain, item number 5718S is $67. The Our Lady of Knock CD, item number DS106 is $16. The Catholic Ireland DVD is item number HDCIE for $25. The Shamrock Rosary with CLADDAGH Center, item number R650F is $32. The sterling silver Irish knot CLADDAGH pendant with chain, item number 5102S is $60. The Hail Holy Queen book, item number 1692 is $16. And the Hail Holy Queen audiobook, item number CD103 is $24. The Madonna of the Magnificat oval detail artwork is item number D682 for $122. The Madonna of the Harpy statue is item number 73798 for $118. The Marian symbol with crown tea towel, item number TTAM1 is $9.95. My Queen, My Mother, a Living Novena book is item number 18151 for $14.95. To order your holy reminders, please visit EWTNRC.com. Our website is safe and secure. We accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. Or you can give us a call at 1-800-854-6316. Call center hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern, and Saturday from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Eastern. I've loved spending this time with you today. May God bless you and Mary keep you in her care.